Hello, everyone. Let's make sure this mic is working. Sometimes it's not. Yes, it is. Welcome. Today, we're just going to be playing casually. For fun! Back at Tier 7. Back at it again! Yeah, Tiers 6s and 8s get shafted. Yeah, Tier 7 is the best place to hang out right now. Yeah. Tier 8, 9, and 10 aren't the greatest. 9 used to be awesome, but not so much anymore. But let's do this, shall we? If you wanted to send some captures proving aiming is busted, you could probably send them to cloneguy72@gmail.com, but I don't know if I would use them because I've already demonstrated so many. And then over on Twitch, hello, Tala. How am I playing for fun? 3-marking things. I enjoy 3-marking things. I get more frustrated when I'm not playing competitively and just playing at Tier 10 than I do playing competitively at Tier 7. As crazy as that may sound. So yeah. But let's do this. T20. Let's just start things off. Let's get going. Also, when we're done with the T20, we're gonna jump into the LTG and try to ace this thing. So that's next. But first things first. What are we at in this? I think we're at maybe 85, 86. Your ex from Discord. Hello. Let's see. 86. Let's see if we can get this done in under 65 games. I think we can do it. In fact, 5 4K games, we might even have it done. Prokhorovka. Fantastic map to start. As long as you don't get nuked by artillery, we should be good to go. What are we at with with the op, the big op, the Valor op? I don't know. Probably should have checked. I have been. The T20 is good. It's fun. It's trying to steal my heart away from the Comet, and it's doing a pretty good job at it. Yes. Hello, Dalton. I am, in fact. Bullshit Binox? Maybe. Alright, there is a pig, but it's a little pig. Wow, it's the same tier as me. Hello, I said stop, thanks for following. Hurry up and get the AMX 30s. You're right, that's something I need to do as well. I might do that off stream, though. But anyway, so the first game, the time is not 100% set yet, but we have a first game of World of Tanks Outcasts coming up. It's going to be on Thursday, either 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's looking like it might be 3:30. The original time was 6, but we decided to reschedule, and the time seems to be working out fairly well. So, we'll see. That's a shot I'm only going to be able to pull off once while people are still setting up and not ready to shoot. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that again. Let's sit here and wait for this alt to spot some things and maybe we can shoot them. I'm on Valor 17? Well, thank you very much. Hey, Shy. Welcome to the people. Welcome to the people. That's a weird play. It's going to actually counter me, but hopefully these guys can pummel him as he drives. Yeah, he's getting pummeled. Those guys seem more interested in shooting the T-32, which is fine, but I'm going to pull away for now until they start spawning things on the hill. And I'm going to extend some vision for these guys, because 12-ton doesn't have much view range, and nor does the Gory Niche. And I can't drive, so this guy's a one-shot. What TD's they got? T-32 is dead. And now they're spawning things on the hill. Alright, I'll head back in just a sec. Just have to be patient. There we go. They killed a heavy tank who I was going to kill, but I didn't. Because I didn't want to get shot, so that works for me. 2 more difficult tanks to penetrate with this gun. Their side armor is non-existent, but it's just going to be difficult to hit. Nice. Light tank's going to spot us again in just a sec. There he is. No, he didn't see us over the ridge. It's gonna be a slow game. I think I really want to get my view range into play then. If it's gonna be slow like this, we gotta get our view range and we can get a ton of assist damage because we have artillery in play. What TDs? Yak Panther, Challenger. Challenger's not terrifying. But that really messes us up right there. The this light tank ramming into us. Because we were trying to pull off the ridge, but he bumped us right into it, so then we get tracked and our engine knocked out with the same shot by a little baby tank. What can you do? He somehow tracked me and hit my engine, which almost seems impossible considering the angle I was at. But all thanks to this light tank. Good to have him on the team. Drive. That's the 3rd time he's actually hit us, by the way. Third. That guy's driving like a madman. Bro. With teammates, who needs enemies? You're the only one who can shoot their gun. $198. Aw, loaded dice is gone now. That's too bad. Oh, we hit him. He was dead though. I'm just happy we hit him. No, I'm not platooning. I don't even have gold, so I can't even platoon. Dude. Not sure what that play was by their light tank. He didn't even kill the arty. It's gonna be a tough one to come back from. Go full health light tank. Works for me. He really wants to kill this IS-3, that already does. I've got a bad feeling right now that an Emil is just going to come up from behind and sit on that ridge and go hold down on us. That's what I'm feeling right now. Let's get under his gun before that happens. Comarin? Alright. We still haven't decided yet, but it'll probably be like Morovinka or something like that. That Shaska was full health a moment ago. Random Gamer, thanks for subscribing. Let's take a look at that in just a sec. 7? It was 7 months? Wow. What do you know? Mint, thanks for following on Twitch. 7 months. Look at you. You're getting old. Broadside. Yes, please. If he's moving, he may not be able to spot us, but now he's getting closer. He still spots us. That's fine. Crap, we're dead now. JK. Unicum RNG. Good modeling by that house right there. Foof! That's what I thought the email was going to do. It's very clear he's not doing that. No, thank you. Should you go Chronmonger 50B? Whatever you want. I don't know what your plan is, so. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Okay, we'll take them together. None of this. Okay, they rammed each other or shot each other. None of this Anakin versus Dooku stuff. Hello, Charles. I'm a little bit... Do I know what model M4 it is? No. No. I'm not... I know a lot of tanks in World War II, but I'm not into the technical details of these tanks. Like, oh, like if I see it, I'd say it's an M4, right? I know it's an M4 Sherman, simple as that. But I won't be able to tell you, oh, it's the A2 variant or the A3 variant, so. This guy actually should win this. He does, but now he's low. Challenger is low, isn't he? We shot him once, right? My engine is busted. And T10, for all we know, is only taking one shot from us. I wish there was a way to tell people your engine's knocked out. Hey, Wave, thanks for following. You wish I would stream more? I'm gonna start streaming every Thursday as well. In the evenings, though. Thanks for another follow. Oh, this is good news. They're advancing across the open. And my friend is now in position, and we will keep them spotted. This is the guy I really want to shoot first. Shoot him. He bounced off of him. Artie's not in a position to shoot me. That's nice. I'm not going to shoot premium rounds at an artillery. That just goes against everything I live for. Alright, he's got him. End it. Ah, good game. Have I played the new 9 and 10 yet? No. I'm still grinding for them. Interior is not very fun. Hey, let's start things off with an ace. Nice. 88%. So this guy just a GG. EU. We are on the EU server. The only reason we were able to win that one is because we were on EU. If we were on the NA, one team or the other would have pushed hard, and it wouldn't have been as slow as that one was. Who are we versing? A new team called Sins. They just formed yesterday. On Thursday we'll be playing. Why do we have good teammates in the tank story like that? I don't know. We just had one. I don't know. He might not be a great player, or maybe he is. He went after the Emil kind of alone, so who knows? He might be a fantastic player, or we might have been able to just set him up. That's a good question. I killed you? Well, I apologize. I probably shot you with premium too. I hope you weren't the challenger, because that guy did not need premium rounds. But I had it loaded for the 110. Is STB any good? Not my favorite. But I'm sure it's fine. You want to play with him? He's a good player? Well, there you go. What skill's next? I don't know. I'm going to 3-mark this, and then throw this crew in someone else, and then I'll pick a new skill. The reason I'm doing that is because your XP continues to train, even if you don't pick a skill. So when I throw this on a new crew, it'll already be mastered, so I won't have to use a 75% crew. And I think I'm going to finish this tank in 10 games or so, and that won't be enough time to train a new skill. So I may as well just save it for the next tank. That's what I'm doing right now. And let's see if we can get some easy shots across. Good camo. Ooh, that was a slow flying shell and it went way high right. What can you do, right? Oh, he was gonna make it, but then he stopped. That's a tougher pen. It's a tougher hit too, apparently. This guy's trying to spawn. I really want to help him. There we go. There you go, bud. I put one in. Took me long enough, but I got you covered. I just have to press the A button, you know? Oh, he hit that tree. It almost slowed him down long enough for us to shoot him again. We'll shoot this guy. Just kidding. We'll not be shooting that guy. Don't mind me. I'm just taking care of business. Draken, why you do this? You lost all your health to shoot me? What a crying shame. Can I just say that? Come after me, bro. Come after me, bros. Well, this is the end, I'm afraid. Where's this guy going? He's like, peace. I don't want to help you anymore. What's he doing? Oh, I see now. I didn't realize this guy did just push across, and you were shooting him. Well, that's our problem. We would have been fine in that position if this VK didn't just. Like, that's a weird play. This is the EU server. People don't make this play. I'm just gonna drive across the middle and win the game. He's doing it. He's doing just that. And he's on fire. Let's jump at the LTG, shall we? I'll cough a couple more times. How does that sound? LTG time. We do not have an ace in this. Let's see if we can get it. What tanks am I wanting buffed next? I had this thought yesterday about all these tanks that actually need it, and there's a lot of them. But personally, I think I'd like to see the K91. If they're just doing tier 10s for now, I want to see the K91 and probably the Italians. Did I know the stock on the STA2 has better DPM? Yes. No, I don't have gold, but I'll have it again. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hey, Malcolm Gladwell. Have I through marked the Tigers? Yes. All of them. Except for the Russian one, which I have not done yet. I'm working on that one right now. Alright, I'm going to do a dumb play. It's worked this middle location. I did that once on EU, and I farmed assist damage. We'll see if that works here. E50M would be good too, yeah. E50M and K91, thank you. Yeah, I think those would be goals. Could buff right now. TVP would be nice to go back. I'm hoping they do more than 2 this time around. They do like 3 or 4. Wow, imagine RBRTing. Wait, this is the EU server. What are you doing? This is the EU server, sir. What? I'm so confused. The EU server has changed. Maybe I'm not on EU. Let me check. Look at this guy's doing the same thing. I'm so confused. And he's getting out alive. Okay, it must be the EU server because he's actually getting out alive. And there's this. Yeah, okay. It's EU. Okay. Let's take a look here. Oh, who these heavy tanks are. Like, look at this play by the mutant. Isn't this the weirdest thing? This is not EU. EU doesn't YOLO. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's EU. Never mind. This guy proves it. Well then.
You're not with me.
The enemy team is playing like they're on NA right now. Why the EU server? It's so that I can... It's because the NA servers, the teams are just retarded. The teams might be a little bit dumber on EU, but they play slower. There's no stupid YOLO rushes, and you don't have those annoying 4-minute games. On EU, the games actually last longer. You may still have dumber teammates, like that one. But, I mean, even if my team was smart, the least they could do was avenge me. But, you know, they didn't. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, and on the NA server, I never would have made that middle play because I would have suspected a YOLOing light tank, which they had, which is interesting because we're on EU. Yeah, there might be NA players on the EU. This is true, but if they consciously chose EU, then they're probably better players. That 1390 was brain dead as he YOLO'd me. You came over the ridge, rolled up the middle, and should have been blasted to Kingdom Come. But we had no players who actually left the spawn yet. So nobody was able to shoot him. And if he was a better player, he never would have made that play. So, no, he's an EU player, and that's how you can tell. Because if an NA player were to switch, he would have had to make a conscious decision to switch. And that is something that player does not have, is the ability to think and breathe. So, you want to know which tanks got buffed? It's next week. Every 2 weeks. He also ran me for almost 500 damage. And then the mutant did the same thing. It's so bizarre. It's monkey see, monkey do out here. Except I'm not apparently a monkey, so they don't follow me. I wonder if they look at the EU stats to decide what gets buffed and what gets nerfed. No Artie, so I'm not really afraid to make this play. And those guys all rolled into town. Unless they have a the ability to look at their minimap, they won't realize they have shots that can be pulled back. This guy is all by himself. Hey. Use your minimap, buddy. He's got a large repair kit, it looks like. I win this trade. Which is fine by me. I couldn't quite get my gun on it, but the shell still went towards him. I needed 12 degrees, or 11 degrees of gun depression there. You think your Oho will save you? Oh, you are quite mistaken. The Oho will only bring shame upon you and your team. Good ram, buddy. Look at the Oho driver try to decide where he wants to play the game. Yeah, I would normally take the hit for the teammate if he had the smaller gun, but like, not with that gun. He could pen me and kill me. Oh, I haven't done the tier 6 tigers either. KB2 still alive? He is not. This is joyous. Joyous occasion for... Oh, that's unfortunate for you. But you have a friend. You have 2 friends, in fact. And this one seems to be very upset that I shot you. But now he's got people shooting him in the butt, and he has to turn around, and we will track him and farm him. Do not mind me, sir. It is a very simple procedure. I go around the corner, and I go, doop, and you go, gosh darn, I'm stuck. And I go, yes you are. And then you fix it, and I go, nah, I guess I just shoot you. Do I know which tanks are getting buffed? No. But I would imagine, I think if they did the 30B last time, I think they're going to do the K91 this time. And maybe the Death Star. They kind of buffed the tank and balanced the tank. There's so much space on this map for him to have disappeared to, but I'm gonna say he's up here, and then we're gonna be right. And we have HE, meaning we will decimate his tank. And so we're just gonna trade with him shot for shot. Every time he shoots us, we shoot him. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. You lag on EU? That's interesting. I lag on NA. Hey, there's another ace. Oh, about to hit 90. Just like that. Not bad. This is a good tank. It really is. It blows me away every time I play it. It's interesting that we get 2 points for these ops. So it makes you wonder why they didn't just, give you 1 point and cut in half the amount of points you need. Right? Oh, well, that's just what they decide. Why'd I click B and not X? I don't know. I don't know what they need to do with the Death Star, personally. The thing about the Death Star is I don't like how it has the ability to one-shot you, and yet I do. It's fun to use it. But then when you're on the receiving end, it's not much of a tank that requires skill. It requires more luck than skill. Anyway, so because of that, I think it just should they should remove its ability to one shot. I think if they lowered the alpha to 1400 with the Tesh, I think that would be good. Call it a day. Call it a day. Or they lower the pen to 235 like on PC, but it will still have that ability to one shot the mediums. The medium that doesn't really save the medium tanks, which is already what it one shots, but it will make it so that it can no longer penetrate heavies from the front reliably. Well, they fixed the AMX Chaffee. The AMX Chaffee doesn't need fixing. It's been buffed so many times. It used to be a tier 6 that could fight up to tier 10. Then they made it only fight up to tier 9, but it had tier 7 matchmaking. And then they just moved it up to tier 7 so you could platoon with it. So, because they didn't change its matchmaking. Its matchmaking has never been, and they didn't make its matchmaking worse. It's only ever been given better matchmaking. So the tank doesn't need to change, because that's how it was designed. It was designed to fight tier 10s, because that's what people wanted. If anything, they should move it up to tier 8, so it can fight tier 10s again. Because that's the whole reason they made it, was to fight tier 10s, because people liked how you could use the old Chaffee to fight tier 10s. And that's why they made this one. You don't have tryhards over here on the EU server as much either, and it's not as toxic at all. Plus, if they're being toxic, they usually speak a different language. It's nice. He actually had a shot on me. Surprising. and impressive. These are interesting plays by the enemy. My team should be winning now. If this was an NA, they'd already lost because they've given up so much of the map. But it's EU, so they still may have a chance. The Wraith, where he is, takes his tank out of the fight. The only thing he can do is counter me, and then I just join the fight down here, and then we win the game. That's how this map usually works. If you roll at me, you just die. I think he fired. Yeah, now we're good. You gotta track this guy. And not only did I not pen him, it didn't track him. Where did we hit? That's so weird. Woo! Spicy. Not going around that corner. Someone else can get shot by those TDs. Not me. I plan to stay alive. There's so much health right here. High roll. Come on, we missed the track on the other King Tiger. Let's get you now. Didn't get it again. Someone else got it. Black Prince. Healthy Black Prince. I just shot the ground. That's what I wanted to do, so it's fine. I was sitting here like, I really want to shoot the ground. Very good accuracy in this update. There we go. Classic British Churchills. You can track them, and you can pen them. Anything new today? Nothing. On track, actually. On track to the STB one. Alright, we should be at 90 now. The Dragon and the Ragnarok, yeah, those are the same here. Those are the ones I go to. Yeah, a lot of dice is gone now. It makes me sad. Yep, 90. We might actually finish this rather quickly and then be like, okay, what do we do now? The EBR, I think, goes 95. We used to go 105. I'm not excited about the wheels coming to console. We don't need them. People really want them and are excited, but you have to realize that they're kind of considered broken on PC. They're almost as hated as artillery because you just can't hit them and you can drive around like a complete muppet. We do not need them right now. We have other things that need fixing right now. Right now, we don't need them. My go-to tank at tier 10 has actually been the E50M lately. I think it's just a beast. It's a beast. That's also a beastie tank, as it does not require a brain cell to play. This is gonna hurt me a whole lot, and he knows it. So much skill involved with this guy's play. Unfortunately, he is very bad at the game. He was just in a tank that is a little bit broken. Well, the tanks where you don't have to be good. He just has to be in a better tank. Hey, Absolution Bot. How you doing? All absolutions are bots until proven otherwise. So artillery. That was a shot. What is it? GW Panther. So he'll probably be loaded by the time I get to him. But I still want to try. Never mind. Here's another bot. Look where I'm being shot at? Yeah. Oh, you're dead. Congratulations. Gotta go before that light tank realizes that I'm here and decides to kill me. This is 900 damage waiting for me to grab. No, don't pay attention to me. Okay, thank you. We actually hit him there. You can tell because it turned yellow. We just bounced off because I think we shot under his tank. Tiger's still alive. I really want to farm him. Should be around this corner, unless he's moved on. But he's an EU Tiger driver, so that's asking a lot. He has moved on. Let's get down there and play the game. I want to have some fun too. He realized I was here and then he forgot about me. And he escapes. Oh, that's a fast rate of fire. Like, I knew it was fast, but I don't remember it being that fast. He's chasing, boys. $20 seconds. Gonna get a shot off or two? I hope so. It's the EU server. I don't know why I'm expecting them to jump off, and one of them is artillery, and artillery is an NPC, which means it's programmed to do nothing. Look at him zoom. Shoot. I need you to not light on fire. Wow, this game is taking a turn. I'll load APCR just so we can catch him. Let's not be where he expects us to be, which is on the hill. This is gonna be a tough one. I'm not sure how the one-shot light tank was able to kill everyone. But he did. Checkmate. Ugh. Kisses from Raymond? No, that's creepy. Yeah, they buffed the MX-30's Top Gun as well. Where's this guy? We knew he didn't have a great crew because he didn't spot us earlier, too. So we use that to our advantage. Thank you, Rick. I wanted to put myself in a position where I could spot across the whole map, so he would have no chance of outspotting me. Good map. Well, not a good map, but we've got the good side of the map. So I'm excited about this. I think we can get this working. There's a little pocket here that I like to go to, and that's where I'm gonna go. Right here. Probably check the messages. None. Oh, yeah, we have 3 of them. Never mind. Hey, London. Thanks for following. Hello, Ben. I'm doing well. And in 1 versus 1 like that, guys, what you want to do is you want to put yourself in a position where the enemy has to turn his gun. Because if he already knows where you were, he's going to be... So if I fought him on the hill, even if I tried to ambush him, his gun would still be pointing in my direction. And he's a much faster, more nimble vehicle than me. So he's going to have quite the advantage when it comes to... and he's got a better on-the-move gun handling, too. He's going to have the advantage when it comes to getting the shot off first. So I got to make sure... I want to make sure he has to turn his gun, just like I have to turn mine. Every miss is bad, because now he can put another shell into me. So that's what I tried to do there, was get him into a position where he had to turn his gun just like me. You've got to be kidding me. It's a freaking bishop. And that's where he went. No way. I don't approve. Don't ever poke on somebody who's already aimed. And it's a trade you can't win. That just doesn't make sense. But now he's moving. That shell didn't splash, he got hit. Now I can go up here. Pummel this guy. Because the T-21 is dead too. And I had to fix my tracks because I don't know how quickly the bishop reloads, but I know it's fast. If I was in a comment right now, I'd be feasting on this man. I had to be a Hellcat with a small gun, I think. That guy needs more health. For a tier 7 medium tank to do that, it's kind of crazy. actually going for it. It's interesting how long I've been fighting these guys and my team hasn't shown up to help. It's pretty funny, actually. Oh, 190? That's a little bit unfortunate. Ah, there we go. Do I think Juan is dying? Yep. But it still has so much potential to it. It could easily be fixed. Not so much PC. PC's not dying. But consoles. $92. Con. I'm on 18, I think, of stage of Valor. I might be on 19 now. Yeah, it should tell me in just a moment. I'm on 20, actually. Yeah, E50M, yeah, I kind of want to do the E50M at some point. But I kind of want to wait till tier 10 becomes more enjoyable to play, if that ever happens. If it never becomes more enjoyable to play, I might never play it. I might never try to through market. Who knows? Who knows? 4? Is it 4 times? Maybe. 4 out of 5 games? Possibly. Four out of 6, maybe. It looks like 3,000 damage at close range will get you an ace tank. Though we've also had a few kills. You almost on 3 marking your first tank? We'll keep at it. Get it done. And then that's just the first one, and you'll just do more and more. I could not 3 mark the E75 for the life of me. That was the first tank I tried to 3 mark, and I just couldn't do it. It was my favorite tank way back in the day. And then I decided to just put it down, and then I ground through the T54 and 3 marked that while grinding it. And then after that, I went back to E75, got it done, and then I just started 3 marking things. And it became fairly easy. Dang it. The worst tank in the game has an aura shield protecting it from people like me. What? Riddle me this, Wargaming. How does that piece of crap? Goes into the rock. This guy, he's literally got like this aura shield emanating from his tank, protecting him. Ah! He's like, you know, little does he know that he's a terrible player and a terrible tank. Well, boys, give it time. What a lucky dog. Imagine being so bad at the game that you don't need skill. That guy I snapped, by the way, because I still thought he was going to pull back, and he does. Doing. One day. Yeah, forget it. Forget it. I'm just giving up. I can't kill it. It cannot be killed. Look at these brake checks. I'm just a little peeved right now. That's all. Just a little bit. I shot through the windmill to hit him though. Right through the windmill. I'm glad other people can penetrate a brick because whoo, it's tough. I have like 4 APCR left. We should save it. One day, boys, I'll be able to do some damage. One day. Maybe next game. Better luck next game, right? Because this is not that game. I can damage this guy. That's good news, I guess. Well, he appears to be the only guy I can actually damage. Yeah, don't mind me. Sorry, bud. Like, you're the only guy I can actually shoot. Where'd these guys all go? Oh, this is bullet fire. I'm just like so confused. Like, who's next to me? One for you. It's gonna take 5 seconds and we'll... Yeah, we're not gonna reload in time. Ah! So much more health left on the board there. No, the stream hasn't crashed. Don't know how to say your name, but welcome. I'm afraid to. Alright. That was a rough one. Just a little bit rough. That brick. Oh man, he's just like, wow, wow, wow. You cannot damage me. That's what I get from making fun of it. Oh. Cilio. I don't even know how to respond to that, Miko V. I don't think I've ever heard anyone criticize the Firefly for being bad, let alone being the worst tank in the game. I think it's one of the best tanks in the game. So my answer would be no, it doesn't need anything. Because obviously I feel it's the best tank, one of the best tanks in the game. It's so good. It can deal with absolutions, 5/4s, Japanese super heavies. Its gun is accurate, hits hard. I mean, 150 is not too hard, but it's harder than a lot of 6s. It's a very reliable tank. It does what you need it to do. That one hits though. Oh, you have to be here. What already? Okay, he's gotta reload. Thanks. I was not expecting him to just poke outside on like that. We just lost both pigs on our team because neither of them wanted to actually participate in the game. It would be nice if, you know, it was the reversal. That would be silly. This thing does have some armor. Not a lot, but it's present. High roll? Thank you. Hey. That's a full health Tiger 1. Oh, you got it. Huh. None of them actually expected that. Hey, alien. Bro, I'm paying attention. Okay. I thought I was gonna do it. Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Come to me, come to me, come to me. Come, 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 come. Come, 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 come. Ah! Ah! Stay there. Stay right there. Stay right there. You're saving this game because this wasn't a great game, let me tell you. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Yes, and an extra damage to go on top of that. That's a good one. If we can have a 5K combined game, I think we've got 3 marks. I think so. We'll need a nice +1 game, I think, with plenty of 7s, a couple 8s, like maybe some Tiger 2s, and maybe a 6 or 2. Hey, Osprey, welcome. Clone is Osprey. How'd you know? Okay. But I don't have Xbox Gold, so I can't platoon. It says I have 3, but I only see 2. Things. I totally was late. You 2. I'll tell him you 2, and I'll just pretend like it had nothing to do with the fact that I'm slow. When are they gonna go? They might not go. There might be Valor every 3 months, right? Perhaps. Ooh, there's not much health on the board. Normally I would want to go middle. I still want to go middle. Hammer, Tiger 131, and Tiger 1. That's all. Actually, that is healthy. Let's just not run into them, okay? And by middle, that used to kill you, by the way, back in the old days. That drop. By the way, that's what I mean by middle. Straight up the gut. Achilles is better than Firefly. That might be true. That might be true. I really did like the Achilles. Not gonna lie. But I think the Sherman 3 and the Firefly are more enjoyable to play. How about you don't kill somebody who has the ability to spot in my tank? Thank you. Because I like to be able to see. So much lag. Did you see the frame rates just drop because all the people getting spotted? I just want to take one shell one day that doesn't kill anybody. Realistically, he should be shooting me. Shoot. Let's see if this rock protects me. Another ammo rack to add to my collection. Well, this is a start. 3,000 more damage and we're good to go. I'm still here. Help! I can't run because my driver's dead. Hard. Ah! He's like, bye! I'm a Japanese super heavy. I have no map awareness whatsoever. I only see what's right in front of me, so I can shoot it with my derp gun. I'm not even using the derp gun. I'm being shot at by a panther, but I'm still gonna drive in a straight line. Look at this guy. Look at him play. Still driving towards artillery. Even though artillery is on your right, sir. You got this. He's still going. What's he going for? Nobody knows. Maybe he lacks the inability to count. Oh, he figured it out. He's like, oh, wait a minute. 2 artillery are spotted, and so is the rest of the enemy team. And none of them are in front of me. They must be over here somewhere. Oh, look at that. There's a guy right there. What happens when artillery plays against artillery playing in a heavy tank? Dumb things. That ghost shelled him, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. That went straight through his side. We actually might lose this. And it's going to be because of this Oni. This Oni is actually losing us this game. Because this guy right here should be dead. But... Yeah, we're losing the game. It's the Oni's fault. Well done, Oni. You're a pleasure to have on the team. Yeah, there goes the ELC. You still haven't killed the artillery? Thank goodness you had a teammate who has the ability to think and breathe at the same time. It's this guy. Why are people saying the waffle's unplayable now? They clearly have no clue how to play the waffle. And it's actually better now. More competitive, you're more consistently loaded, you always have shots in your magazine. I'm still confused as to when people say it's not playable now. That just means you just lack the inability to think and breathe and figure it out yourself. Kind of like this Oni on my team. Who's still going to win the game just because he's an Oni and these guys won't be able to pen him. Auto-lock. Auto-lock. Auto-lock your gun. Stop aiming. You clearly don't have the ability to aim. Auto-lock. Golly. This guy leaves much to be desired. It's not nerfed. It literally isn't nerfed. They took its ability away to clip out a mouse. That's literally all they've done. And they've buffed its rate of fire. They buffed it to shots in between each shell. Like, what happens when 2 dumb Japanese tanks play against each other? We're still gonna lose this game. You've got to be kidding me. This Cheeto, who should have died 17 years ago. 1375 kills himself. What is this? How are you this bad, Oni? Point your gun and fire it. He's probably a waffle driver. He probably thinks this player right here also probably thinks that the waffle has been nerfed. Yeah, you're not sitting there for a whole minute waiting to reload anymore. That Cheeto just got fed. Fat damage. You'd think some people had the ability to think. That's all he needs to do, that Oni. All he needed to do was use his brain a little bit. But the issue is he's playing a Japanese super heavy. And you don't need to think to play those tanks. So, man, that was rough. Let's have a better game this time and not no Onis. Phew, no Onis. Thank goodness. Don't want him on my team again, that's for sure. You've had the tank for 6 years, you know what you're talking about. But you arguing that the tank is worse now means you don't know what you're talking about. That's literally what it means. You are now loaded more often. You can consistently do more damage. You don't have to expose yourself as long. You get to survive longer in your games. The only thing you can no longer do is clip out super heavies at tier 10. That's the only thing that's worse about the tank. Everything else is better. The big gun now takes 4 seconds to unload 2,250 damage and has over 3,000 DPM. You get a good crew in there, you have almost 3,300 DPM and the Waffle E100 now. If you choose to use the small gun, now you no longer have those awkward shells loaded up if you fire 2 or 3 off and you're like, do I reload for a whole minute or do I not? Now it's like, alright, I'm going to reload. It's going to take me 45, 43 seconds, you know? And, yeah, it's a whole lot less awkward. You still clip out tier 10s. You still clip out E5s. And 57 heavies and 50 Bs and 113s and 111 5As. And if you roll high enough, you can even clip out... That's the same kid just from last guy. From 2 games ago, who also got really lucky. It literally, now the Waffle rewards the ability to think. If you can think, and you have an IQ higher than 24, you'll actually do better in the Waffle now. It's no longer team dependent, where if your team gets slammed by the enemy quickly, you can't do anything about it. Sure, you're going to get a clip off and then be like, oh, I just clipped some guys out. Why is my team useless? And it no longer is like, oh, I fired off a clip and now my team is winning and there's nothing I can do to catch up. There's none of that either. It's literally... It literally now is a team tank. It can actually play the game. And keep up with the team. And if your team is losing, pull it out of this bad situation because of its... Because it's no longer... Because it's no longer relies on its alpha damage. It can now rely more so on its rate of fire. That's what makes it better now. And the tank has changed, and people hate change. And this is true. But you can't let that dictate your life and dictate, you know, your inability to figure it out. If you were able to figure out how to play it before, you can figure it out now. Okay? Simple as that. If I fire, I might die. He's got too much armor. Tiger does. We're gonna have to try our best here and shoot him again. It's not really a tank I want to go after, but it's also a tank I want to go after because of all of its health. Sometimes you just need to change your reality and accept the new truth. And the truth is, the Waffle is beautiful now. It's a competitive tank. It's no longer a troll tank. It no longer trolls you, and it no longer trolls the enemy. It does what you need it to do. It's consistent. It's a good tank. It's consistent. There you go. What's more to say? What is up there? 110 Alpha? Fury. I hit. I think that shell disappeared. Yeah, he's firing at me now. I know it's you, Fury. It's 2 of them. Wow, I just pretty much, I'm sure I just shot the moon there. Doing. Doing. This is ridiculous. Let's just play the game. And by that, I'll just spot them, and there we go. All will be good in the world. This guy's like, what? I'm spotted? Yeah, I'm spotting you, bud. Fury and Knight. Oh, it's a Hellcat with a small gun. And probably a Fury. I just took that shell. APCR for you, sir. I loaded APCR earlier, by the way, so that my shells would arch less when shooting at the tanks blind. But I do not need it to pen these guys. But in case you were wondering, why are you loading APCR when you know it's a Fury? That was why. I win this engagement, by the way. But I know you're just an absolution who has no clue what he's doing. He's like, I'll just YOLO this guy. I'll just lose my health and shoot him. I'm under you. You're dead now. Congratulations. I did need that health, though, is the issue. Because this game is fairly close. Hail, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Why are you running? Boom. Solid. Solid meme right there. Mustn't get killed by the clone guy. Oh, but you still were. Put that in your blog. Here's the Tiger P. The mystery of the universe. I just shot the... I shot the bridge. There's the Tiger P. No worries. Hello. He's actually doing the right thing, just letting me shoot him. He's as good as dead. And he's gonna get nothing if he turns, because then 4 tanks are gonna shoot him. That's actually the right play. Most of the time when I get behind people, they just turn for me and then die. It's really frustrating. It's like, what are you doing? This Fury is just winning the game. He's like, I got this, boys. You can't stop me. I seen the movie. No Top Gun for him, though. We're not letting him get a Top Gun. I want the Top Gun. None for you, sir.
If you're not with me,
Hey, Pars.
then you're my enemy.
Climb. Climb. Hey, buddy. Look at me. Cool. Hey, Hell Kitty. No Hellcat. My Radleys. What are you doing? My Radley Walter. Oh, he's actual scum. He's actual scum. Scum! You! Oh. The stream, it broke? It didn't break, just refresh. There we go, 3 marks. Woohoo! Normal screenshot. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's it. We're done. We did it. T20 is done. Finished. Complete. What do we do with this crew? Who knows? Ew. Oh yeah, let's take the screenshot. Do. And let's see, how many games did this take us? We wanted to do under 65. That's the plan. $53. Not bad. Not my record. My record is 49 in the T67, or 48, I think. 49 or 48, whatever it was. But we'll beat that record one day, I hope. But 53 is not bad. Thank you, guys. We can now retire this tank. Let's see. Let me look at some of the 7s real quick. Banshee, what do we got on you? I kind of want to 100% this thing at some point. But we do need to ace the LTG, which I think was what I said we would do today. Let's try to ace this. So let's get that going. Let's get that rolling. Let's turn on some boosters. Let's get some boosters going. We got 2 of these. Let's turn them on. And a bunch of these. Let's turn these on. Let's get this crew rolling. There we go. LTG. The 6501. Yeah, I did see it. I've not played it, and I don't know. Right now, why are people debating about IQ now? Oh, this is a good map to ace, actually. Or not map, good tier to ace this thing. I'm going to be playing on Thursday as well, because it's not an official game. We're still in beta, so I may as well play, because it's not going to get ranked. Plus, if I'm streaming it, there's not really a way to cheat, right? Everybody will see it. Actually, my team won, and everybody's watching like, no, your team lost if you... I'm a tryhard. What's funny is 3 marking is just what I do to have fun. I enjoy the game most when I'm 3 marking. And I hate playing tier 10 with a passion. I passionately hate it. It's kind of the same situation that PC is in right now, I think. PC tier 10 is not fun. Man, I wish I had a good crew. So I could see things. They have a Stark? They have an Iron Rain, that's probably what it is. Which is why he didn't shoot. Though I do like tier 10 competitive play. That's my favorite. When I'm playing competitively, tier 10 is the best place to be. Just in the pubs, it's dumb. And I think that's because in competitive, you've got two teams who are at least coordinated. Doesn't matter how good the enemy team is you're playing against. As long as they have a caller and they're at the same party, they're coordinated. And it's a lot more fun to play against coordinated people than a bunch of dum-dums. I really wish my artillery would wake up. Like, this is a top tier medium tank standing still. Out in the open. That's an Iron Rain somewhere. But artillery doesn't use their mini-map. Small gun, that's good news. I love getting outspotted in my light tanks. Hey, you really need good crews in this game. There's the Iron Rain, it's just the fact that... That's what you get for playing the game. Yeah, I didn't want to damage you, buddy. Don't worry about it. Hey, pig. Good to meet you. Can I pen this freaker? Please? Top. Tier 9 gameplay. Tier 9 and 10. And 8 gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen. +2. It's so good for the game because then you get to rely on your top tier tanks to do things. Oh, well, but wait. But when they don't, then, you know. And that's what happened there. Do I ever lose gun marks because your team's doing so well that you use 0 damage? No. I play too aggressively for that. I'll lose gun marks by doing zero damage because I play too aggressive and then just get killed. Or one shot by Artie. Hello, Dr. H. Or bye, I guess. I'd see ya. Well, so what can Valor do that can fix so much in one thing? +1, -1. There you go. I don't care about the small 3% of the player base who likes +2 because all they do is play tier 10s. and then they claim, though that's not the reason, it's because you get more XP. You don't actually get more XP, you get the same XP. Because in +2, you're fighting 10s in your tier 8, so you get more XP if you can survive and do damage. And then in -2, in your tier 8, and you're fighting tier 6s, you get less XP because you're shooting 6s. So, there you go. You get the same XP. It averages out. And plus, you do less damage in tier 10 games anyway, with your tier 8s. Don't even deny it. People are like, no, I consistently score top in my tier 8s in a tier 10 game. That means your team is bad, and you've probably lost. Your tier 10 should be doing the most damage. If your tier 10s aren't doing the most damage in a tier 8 game, then your team probably lost. There's enough players to do +1 -1 right now too. The player base, recent player base has gone up 20,000 on both consoles because of the whole Corona. So like now would be the time to just have +1 -1 on all the time. 80,000 recent players is really good. Why? That was such a delayed lock on right there when I locked onto him. And then I tapped it again, and then my gun went onto it and went off of it. But we have 300 alpha with this gun, and he just fired a couple shells. We just have to pen him, is all. Pressure, we just have to hit him. Do anything we could. Continue to chase, you absolute muppets. Come on, you zipperheads. You know you want some of this. Well done. GG to you. One day I will hit a shot to pen it. Come on down, cupcake. Party's great. Let me just push this all the way down so that you don't land on it, and then it protects you because it's considered team damage. Because that will protect you. Let me just aim 17 years longer. Just to miss. Hey, dumbhead. How you doing? Come chase me, boys. This mediums have spent the entirety of their lives just trying to shoot me and have failed epically. APCR, you say? Ah, screw you. They had a Tiger 131 who kind of just YOLO'd and won. I can't believe he rolled around this, allowed me to shoot him like 4 times in the side, and I was unable to actually hit him. I don't know. I just don't want these guys to kill me. How did we lose to this team? They couldn't shoot straight. Oh man. We lost to that team, by the way. And their platoon of mediums did nothing. Let's find the Oh man, how did we lose to this? So these were the 4 guys we fought the entire bloody game. These 4 guys. And our team could not handle. And this guy YOLO'd out in the open. Man. Well played by this KV3. Who on earth were you bouncing off of? Oh, the Oni, of course. Our team shot him 30 times. There you go. That's why we lost. Well, that's unfortunate. Both our ×10 boosters we used, we had the crappiest teams you could possibly get. It's pretty cool. It's a good way to train your crews right there. Yeah, Terrorists can be trash. Terrorists are usually trash in the tier 8 game. Or tier 10 game. You were the T-29? Well done to you. I'm glad it was you who killed me, though. And not those P-43s who could not figure out how to aim their guns. And those are the people we lost to. How is this possible? Hello, Crow. Vanguard, you. -2 again. Like, -2 is fine for light tanks when you have a decent crew. Because right now, I get spotted before I can spot people. So, it's probably not a good thing. Probably not a great thing. That's okay. We'll get into this and we'll blast some people. We're not even going to blast anybody, I don't think. The gun handling on this doesn't seem to be that great. Shots through missing. Like, oh. pressure. Nope, I didn't roll it enough. I don't know how we spotted him if he didn't spot us. He spotted me through that bush. That bush works on PC, but it apparently doesn't work here on console. No, this gun is not for shooting. It is for looks only. What's an appearances? ASCG, wanna move? Come on. Try it. We've set this SCG, so this is kind of making it more difficult for me to actually play. I don't know why he did that. Why is everybody here now? What is going on? It looked like it hurt. My SCG is dead. How did he do that? How did he die? These are the mysteries of the universe that may never be answered. One miss. Whoops. Outplayed. And then he shoots me though. Oh, come off it. Miss a shot in your life. Thank you. I needed that damage. The shallow velocity is slow and derpy. It must be Russian. Ooh, 4 health. Oh no. Just mercy rolling. Crap. Thank you for derping him. I will assist you now, sir. Never mind, I'm gonna bounce off the SP1C. Don't worry. Hey, Tankinator, thanks for following. Or subscribing, should I say. Cool. Cool. We got him, boys. I just gotta shoot on the move more often, I think. Well, boys. He really wants to shoot me. And I can't actually shoot him, so. Three. And you're dead. Well done to you, sir. Well played, Mr. Batchat. 10 out of 10. Would recommend you on the team again. Enemy team, specifically. Well, now you're dead. I don't even get the assist. That's unfortunate. I gotta find that VKB. Dang it. Found him. Don't look at me. One day we'll hit. There we go. Boom. No kills. Probably gonna be a second class, maybe a first. That's a first. Okay. 1400. Dragon had a fantastic game. He had the gun depression. He didn't leave that spot. We probably shouldn't have left that spot either, but I just felt like it wasn't going to work. Even though we were there first, the SCG decided he wanted it, and then the Dragon decided he wanted it. So we weren't allowed to use it. No, at least our Dragon made good use of it. Right? That's a plus. Our STG? No. Tier 7s? Yep. We're just trying to ace a couple of 7s. We almost have all the 7s ace. We just have 4 more we need to do. And we just finished the 3 mark on the T20. And Tier 7 is just so much more enjoyable than Tier 10 right now. For some reason, that's just where all the dumb players play is Tier 10. It's just like, oh, Tier 10. These guys are like Tier 3 caliber players. Cool. Hey, Patrick. Remember you? I remember your name. But that's not saying much, is it? Or is that all you're looking for? There's a rumor that pieces getting double-barreled Russian lights with armor. No, that was a meme somebody made. That's just a meme. You get your T95 V6 to 87. Well, good luck there. I haven't played it, so I'm not sure how difficult it is to do. Hey, I'm home. This is tier 8. This is perfect. This is what we need if we want an ace. This matchup right here. Nice little bounce. No worries. Ah, man, that guy's gonna be dead before I even get to him. Unless we can skirt past this guy and get a nice high roll. Got it. I'm just gonna hope there's nobody in the back, because this is too juicy to pass up. Ooh. I underestimated my location. There's an Iron Rain in the very corner of the map. Well played to him. Well played. He knows exactly how to play. He brings inspiration to me. You know what? Let's spot him up. A feast on his soul. He thinks he can just sit back there and have a good game. If he thinks this, he's got something else coming. We're never gonna spot him with this tank. Yeah. Yeah, nice try. You're too silly. You're silly. Clone guy. Well, I have advanced way too far on my own. Alright, we're gonna do something. That ISM is coming up behind. These guys are pushing forward. We're gonna skirt right past both of them right here. You ready for this? We go up here. IS-2M is gonna be over there. And we're just gonna be on our merry way. Alright, bye. What kind of light tank is this? HE-able. Two-shot, if we can pen him with both of these and roll a little bit high. There's somebody else with him, as you can tell by that shot. Unless that was artillery HE. Somebody else is with him. Goodbye. Believe it or not, I don't want to die. Tank is nifty. Oh boy. We're so dead it hurts. Ah! Well, there's nothing we can do. This is again was just a crap team. Do I know Sins is back on tanks? Nope. I don't watch him. Don't know him. Never spoken to him. Solid teams again. Solid teams. Like, good to know we had a top tier platoon. 2 top tier platoons. And they did nothing. I think this guy went beach, if I'm not mistaken, is where I saw his tank at. And he just got... Yeah, he did, because he got clipped out by the Iron Rain, right? Well done to him. Good job. The Iron Rain, literally, is just like... I don't even think he's been spotted yet. And he just won the game, sitting in the back of the map, in the corner of the map. Because my team were too dumb to figure it out. Oh, Logan. Let's see these guys. 800 damage, top tier. 4,000 damage blocked. Man, if only you'd shot the enemy too while you were doing these things. Iron Rain did not move from spawn. He traveled as far as the artillery did. Well done, Iron Rain. Well, that's what we lost to. Again, we lose to the greatest players of all time. Single-handedly the greatest players to have ever hit these games. How does Standard be compared to Leopard PTA? No clue. That's my answer. There you go. Enjoy it. Team Sins is the meme team, just so you know. That's what you think. Do you not know how Zeta operates? Zeta tries their very best to win every game they play. However, they never play anything that's you're supposed to play in competitive, and yet somehow we win. I don't know how it's possible. Like, we'll pull out tortoises and type 4s and all those other things. Then we'll lemming train somewhere and put ourselves in a position nobody expects, and we'll load full HE or something like that. It's fun. So we'll see. We'll see who memes more on Thursday. And yet somehow we beat PG. What do you know? And this caller also beat Immortals. They can't handle the memes. Immortals cannot handle the memes. They're too weak. What I expect the Iron Rain to do? Well, no, it wasn't me. He clipped out. It was my teammates. Oh, you mean moving? Oh. I mean, I expected his team was crushing my team. I expected him to move up at the end of the game, but he didn't. He was still on the beach. But it blows my mind sometimes, just the inability for people to think and breathe. I like saying that. I keep saying it too much, though. Yeah. I wanted to go up there. Clearly, you could probably tell that's what I was trying to do. But I failed. Holy cow, we just hit a shot. Holy cow, we just got assist damage from artillery for the first time. Just hogging this so nobody hits me, hit me. But that's the boy we bounce off of. And then we miss with that shot. And we get spotted with that one. I am confused. Does that guy spot me? No, he's not in a position to spot me. Can I get my gun down? We penned! Mark it on the calendar, boys. This was the day we penetrated a shot. Why are you looking here? Why you do this? Why you have to be now? Ping me, fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm not scouting for you. You need a target, yeah. So do lots of people. But you don't see them complaining. Allow me to do what I do, and you do what you do. See? Simple, cheap, easy, reliable. Brake check. Easy. Ha! This guy appears that he doesn't want to shoot my teammates, he just wants to shoot me. It's quite an interesting turn of events. Oh. Easy. See, that's my issue this entire time, is I've been aiming my shots too much. You can go forwards or backwards, but make a decision. Thank you. It doesn't matter to me what you do. You just get out of my way. So I am allowed to play the game. That's a couple of scarier tanks. Hey, Conway, well done to you. You could, wow, cool, on the move, buddy, old pal in the TVP. Let me know. Teach me your abilities, your skills. I wish to know them. I wish to know them. Why am I still spotted? Easy. Huh. Hey, Fernando, thanks for the $5 super chat. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. I'm just zooming, zooming. Nobody pay attention to me, please. Why are you here? I am Black Prince. I will defend this town. Back into cover he goes. Awaiting the next victim. Well, we're gonna lose another one, boys. I think it's about time we, Wait, why was that so delayed? I don't know. It's about time we, decide to perhaps stop playing this game. Like, man, oof. They were good teams. Multiple good teams in a row. You know? The E75 was focused on me. The hard case changed his attention to me. We killed the Conway. We had the M103 and the 7-1 spotted. So all those 9s pretty much out of play, and we're still losing this game. What can you do? Absolutely nothing. You know why? Because teams are no good. Doesn't matter what server you're on. That's what needs fixing in this game, really, is teammates. They say it's a $60 pack, but it's really not. If you were to buy those 3 tanks in, no, it's not a $60 pack. That's just what they're saying to make you, I mean, it's still $1, so that's still really nice, but if you were to buy them in game, it's about $15 for a tier 6. It's about 3,000 gold for the T3485M, maybe a little more than that. That's $15, and then $1,500 for the other 2. Combined, that's another $15. That's $30. A week of premium is 1,200. Or is it less than that? Is it 850? 1,200 is a month, right? No, I think a week is that. So that's another $8. And then another 1,200 gold. It's another $8, so $15. So it's a $45 pack. Where am I going? To the hill. I'm so turned around. I thought I was on the other side of the map and everything. Boy, oh boy. Where am I? I'm still confused. Why am I all turned around? Interesting. I still am not 100% sure what side I'm on. I think. Yeah, we'll be calling it after this game, I think. This is the last one. We'll get the double in this tank. Call it a day. A good day. A strong day. Like, it would have been cool if, you know, like, I'd bounced off of someone, but that didn't even hit anyone. Hello, I'm on the EU server. What are you doing using your brain and pushing? And why are you playing aggressive? Don't you know what server you're on? Nice miss. That's the one we hit. I frankly don't care if you shoot me right now because I just want to be done with this game. Like, this is so stupid already. We've lost. There's no coming back from this. Like, if these guys were pushing one flank or another, it would be fine. But what's that 257 doing? Right? Just kill me. Get me out of my misery. Go kill the pigs, at least. Except it's gonna be some kind of, like, Black Prince back here defending them or something. We'll check back here before we go after that guy. Just make sure there's nobody in this corner. Oh, there they are. There he is. Come here, Scott Burglar. That's why I let you take the hit. Don't shoot me, Waffle. Ferdinand, you're just too easy. It's like you want me to shoot you in the back of the tank. The way he's going solo, you can tell he's turning. Imagine having friends. I'm gonna assume they're not. Neither of them are smart enough to realize I'm doing this. The Ferdinand might be, but I don't think the Waffle is, which is nice. Nope, he's not. Bye. This is my rock. You will not be taking this rock from me. Hello. Hello. You're a good player. And we live. Q57 actually survived. The enemy team never pushed off of the hill. They won the hill and they just sat there. And we were allowed to kill everyone who was not on the hill. And then they left the hill, but not all of them left the hill. Just some of them left the hill. All part of the plan! You've been playing the NA server for ages, trying to get the same game as you. Turns out I'm on the EU server. I know, it's crazy that may seem. That is where I am. 7,000 experience. I'll take that. I'll take that. And making a point. What's the weekly up? There's no coming back. You've got the enemy team threw. Simple as that. That was a throw by the enemy team. They got an early lead right away. And they had the hill, and our team was everywhere but nowhere at the same time. Our 257 was half health and heading back into our base. I'm not sure how they threw that one so hard as they did, but they did. Oh yeah, let's see. What's the weekly op today? 50,000. Do I want to do this? 75 points would be so nice. Oh, what time is it? Yeah, I think we can go a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A few more games. A few more games. Long haul, don't care. Never going to get that done. We already have 500 points. Not bad. Alright. Tier 7, that's what we're on. Maybe we should play a good light tank. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And your concealment can't go past 100, by the way. Like, we're just training. I guess we have food on this as well. Umbrellas and arms, but still. And we have that at 100. What's the view range of these things? Oh, yeah, this is going to be easier. Do it like this. Okay, this thing's view range is 360. Whoops. And this one is 390. And what about you? 400. I think you're 390. You're 390, yep. You're probably 400 because you're unnerfed. Yeah, 400. 390. 390. Rest in peace, LTG. He's 30 lower than the lowest one I've got in view range. That makes so much sense. There we go. Stats. I want to carry. I can't platoon right now, dude. I don't have gold. 7 games, 26%. We'll get this to 100% in 28 games. Not likely though. Sounds like I need artillery teammate. Sounds like you've been smoking something that I don't want. Oh, I'm for perfect. Oh yeah, we've got these things now because they were free. Also, I totally got the Game Pass. Got these tanks, and then canceled Game Pass to get a refund. I needed that $1 back. So. Alright, T71. There's a little bit of a latency delay here on EU, and I mentioned this a few times because I only get 4 bars, but we'll see how we do drive in this tank because it turns fast. No, they didn't nerf it. Why would they nerf it? Oh, because of my last video? Yeah, it's still just as good. It's still a beast. What is Game Pass? It's something that comes with gold that you can buy for gold. It's like a $1 for a month, and then it's $14.99 or something like that every month after that. Just like type it in Game Pass or Ultimate Game Pass. I don't know what it is. And then once you get it, type in World of Tanks, and there's a bundle that pops up. Grab it. It says it's originally $60. That's completely not true. It comes up to about about $43 is how much the bundle is, but it's still free. Hey, Bodybuilding Mayhem. And cheers with just emoticons. Interesting. Just another way for Microsoft to make more money, even though they don't have enough already. I personally think Xbox Live Gold should be free now. The amount of money they have, I think they could get away with it. But that's just me. I'm not a businessman or anything. Especially with Corona right now, because now Microsoft has like this huge advantage over all the other companies, and they already have so much money because they lose nothing due to Corona. Right? Because they're an online company, people are still playing. Man, well, it's nice to have view range and camouflage, which is a luxury I did not have in the LTG. How about you drive? There we go, now we made it to the bush how we wanted to. They're both derp, they'll one-shot me if they hit me. That was a kill shot if we penned. There we go. Hey. Those are some expensive shots. This thing blows away the LTG, by the way. This guy has no friends. This is gonna be a feast. As long as he doesn't track me. He has an Oni. A dumb Oni. Don't know what he was shooting at. I think it was me. I think it was supposed to be me, but maybe it wasn't. Should have packed the turret, but I'm just saying. It would have made sense. That's a farm. Hey Fred, thanks for the $5. Keep good content. I'll be there in just a sec. One momenta. I thought I led that well, but I did not. We all know Leopard Prototype has a lot of armor we have to worry about. About to get farmed. Mine. He's got too much armor. He's too strong. Too much armor, guys. That medium tank is too strong. We could not pen him. This guy clearly needs nerf. Clearly needs to be classified as a heavy tank. Where are we at? 26%? Let's see what that game did for us. Wow. This thing is going up rapidly. We might be able to mark this thing in less than 20. And then 3 mark it in maybe less than 50. Maybe we can beat our record of 49. I think it was 49 in the T67. Because it's the same as what the name used to be. You wish the 120 was decent? That's like the worst line to possibly grind. It's one of the worst lines to grind in the game. And then for a new player, it's pretty tough. I think a lot of players, if they start with that line, will probably quit the game. But yeah, the 121 is good once you finally get it. But the Russian mediums and the British mediums and the American mediums are great places to start for mediums. Americans are really good. Plus, they're all classic. Historical. I mean, so are the British, but you know, maybe you're not British, and you'd rather the Americans, right? Maybe you are British, then go up the British line. They're both really good, because then you get Cromwell, Comet, Centurions. Can't go wrong there. I'm doing something different. I don't usually go up this way, but we're doing it. And this is one of those maps I don't really like, so let's do it differently. Have I played the T50? I have twice. Once or twice, and that mark just went. I think I'm at like a stupid amount in 1 or 2 games. That thing's an easy one. I think I'm faster than everyone here. Minus the Bat Chat, but the Bat Chat's not here yet, so I don't think he's coming here. So I might just take a little peek right here. Take a little peek. See what's coming. Hello. Bye. Huh. Alright, let's just kill this everything. Who's most certainly by himself? We make. And he may have a friend. Once our team kills one of them, I'm gonna rush. Dang, you turned fast. Too bad you don't pack a fire extinguisher. Both RDs are dead. I'm never gonna pen any of these guys at this range. Not with the drop off this thing gets over range. Awful Panther. I didn't know what was going on. Like, what is going on? Bye. This thing carries quite a bit of ammo. More than I was expecting. But not enough to win. The premium rounds weren't so expensive on this thing. I think we could win this one. That guy dies, that's gonna be huge. Huge play. Huge. Come on, Rover. There we go. Oh, boys. I shouldn't have left where I was. He's still there. That one bounced. No, he's not. Dang it, we're gonna lose her. All done, Rover. We can take the VKP.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
But where is the fatherland? Shoot. Dang it. Ah! That guy was so dumb, it hurt. But he still wins, because he was full health. He just sat there and let me farm him, but the fatherland showed up a little too soon. Wow. That's a good team. That's for sure. Let's see the VKP. Oh, man, imagine being this good. He blocked too many of my shells. I thought for sure we'd be able to pen him. If this was loaded dice, we actually would have won that fight, because we would have penned him every time in the side. Because we have 145 millimeters of pen at 100 meters. So at that range, we probably would have had about 150 to 152 pen. Like if we go to tank.gg. And I'll show you what I mean. So here's the VK. And we were hitting on flush like this. You see this? This is all 133 effective. And even angled like this, it's still 140. Which we shot him a couple times like this and it bounced off. If it was loaded dice, we would have had the 145 every shot we fired. We would have actually won this fight. Same with the shot back here. We just kept rolling. It was about a 60% chance to pen. Can we change the gun? How do we change the gun? I don't know. But, yeah. So that was the issue we were having, unfortunately. Yeah. If this was yesterday, we would have won that. Because we bounced so many off of them. What can you do? Nothing. Nothing at all. And then the fatherland was a 2-shot for us. And we were 2-shot for him. We could take a hit from him. Because this guy, he would have been dead. He got 2 hits that game. And he won the game. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Sniper. Also, the early shot we took from the King Tiger was a little bit unfortunate. What can you do? Loaded dice, where are you? I should have loaded heat. I just don't have enough. 4 was not enough to kill him. The 7 shots we bounced off of him. We needed to not bounce off of him. This is so expensive. If we had 4 more heat shells, we would have actually won that. My mark probably went up though. What, do you think I have giveaways here? I have no giveaways. That would require having money. Crazy as it sounds. 39%. Nice. Alright. What time is it now? Now this is, I think, it's gonna be the last one. Because we started early. No, don't worry about giveaways. Hippo. I appreciate the jest, but I've had people do this before and then nothing was given away. And I'm sure you're a man to your word. But I don't want my channel to be one that people show up for because of giveaways. Right? I want people to enjoy the gameplay and watch because of the gameplay, not because of giveaways. And then, hey, if I ever have a giveaway, I have a giveaway. But hell, Domini Fox? Is that how you say it? Domin iFox? Who knows? Not me. You do, probably. I'm already liking. This is my spot. My spot. Mine. The amount of pen we lose over distance is even enough to bounce off the side of that guy. It's 25% after 100 meters. So your min roll becomes your average roll after 500 meters, yeah. Good to have one person hit a shell. Other than myself. Cool. Well, we don't really have people lined up to shoot. What TD is it? I just see Yak Panther. And a defender. T-34M isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, I'm on the U. I'm probably gonna sit here for a little while longer. Why does he say chicken? Oh, this was the P-43s? That name sounds familiar. Those guys who did literally nothing all game except try to shoot me but failed. Never actually once hit me. That was pretty funny. Well, I'm just going to sit here for a while because there's no point moving up. 120 millimeters of side spaced armor. There's no hope in the world that I'll ever pen that. Hello. Look at him. Good stuff. Good shots all around. Oh wait, my team never actually shot him. What's the point of having these guys if they're not going to play the game? I don't know. Thank you, Artie, by the way, for hitting the 112. That was pretty cool. I was gonna go help him, but he broke off. Now it's not a winning fight because of that shell he took. Their campers are heavies and they're winning the game, by the way. My camper is a tank destroyer, an accurate one. And he's doing nothing. Well, it takes glory. That will be when the game is good again. I'm on 21, I think, or 26, 25, 20 something. We've gone up quite a bit today. Easy. ISM, it's just a Black Prince. You could do it. You can actually win this. Believe it or not, you can beat a Black Prince. That was an idiot shot by me. And now I don't get the kill on the one hit point tank. That guy's left, so now I get free reign for the arty. That's how they shotgun me. They're French and they're really good at that. But one of them just fired. And it's the one I'm more afraid of, the tier 6, because that thing is disgustingly good. But he's going to be loaded before I get to him. This is taking longer than I was hoping. One day. Got him! Never worried. Actually, I was extremely worried there. Not gonna lie. I think that was terrifying. I'm not fighting an IS-3. That's so silly. That, though, I will fight. Now we'll fight the IS-3. Hopefully roll ourselves a top gun. Oops, I didn't mean to knock that tree down. I glanced over it. Chat. I think he was chasing me. Those are the heavies we almost lost the game to. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Pascucci. Top Gun. Another ace. There we go. I mean, for sniping heavy tanks, they didn't do terribly. Let's see our sniping defender. Well done. Yak Panther put in a couple of shots for me. Already, actually, I don't think the Yak Panther actually put a single shot in for me. I think it was just this guy who was doing work. Who I got the 900 off of. Alright. Alright, so we aced. And I made money. Woo! Because we only, shot 4 premium rounds at the side of the KV4? 4 or 5. And every one hit and penned. So, okay. That's good. That's good. So we 3-marked the T20. 53 games. Not bad. No. And this one is well on its way. I got another good game. 43% in 10 games. That's nice. We've had a lot of kills today, haven't we? Haven't we had a ton of 5-kill games in the T20 and the T71? 5 and 6 kill games today? I think so. And we've had a Radleys in the T20. Six kills in this one. 2. 2. 4. 1. Okay. 1. This is the LTG. LTG doesn't count. 0. And ignore the LTG. 3. 0. Okay, those are the LTG games, I believe. Then T20. 8. And we can't see them all. But I think we had 2 other 5-kill games in the T20, if not 3. Because we had, 6 aces in the T20 today. But I think that's it. What music do I listen to? Mostly just orchestras. Like, epic scores. Really, like, 2 Steps from Hell. Hidden Citizen. People like that. Audio Machine. I just like that kind of stuff. Just like epic music. Inspirational. Even though they're not saying anything. I know as crazy as it is. And let's see. We will finish this. Oh, okay. Let's finish this. 4,000 away. Let's get this done, and then we'll call it a stream. I know. It's like, oh, Clone Guy. Then you're just going to say this, and then you're going to say that. I know. Enjoy. Enjoy while you can. We'll do this thing. Why am I playing on EU? Because you get less YOLOers and less team stomps. You guys notice how many games we've actually almost pulled back, or we have been able to pull back? It's only because we're on EU. On the NA, the game's already over. There are better players on NA, but there's more steamrolls on NA because players are more aggressive. If you're trying to 3-mark or mark a tank, you'd want the games to last a little bit longer, and that's why I'm over here on EU. Like that Steps game never would have happened. My team would have been probably crushed because I don't think those 2 top tier heavies would have camped the base. But maybe they would have. Which is better, is here for sure SU 130 PM or box tank? Probably the SU 130 PM for competitiveness, but the box tank is just a meme and hilarious to play. Easy. We aimed in front of the rock, hoping he'd pull out, and then he did right as we fired. Sometimes you just gotta fire. And sometimes your shells will work. No Artie, so we can actually just sit here and farm. Am I well angled? Let's find out. Doesn't matter. Because he's dead. That's gonna be a tougher pen. While he's held on, just because of all that space armor. And he knows it too. He's willing to sit in front of my gun. Oh, he's about to get flanked. We'll let him die. Cause we gotta kill these guys before we get flanked ourselves. Tiger 131 just killed someone. Where could he be? No one knows. Yep. SJ2. I'm gonna pass by you. And continue onward. Dang it. Stop shooting my people I want to shoot. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's only a little bit slightly, mostly terrifying. Look at all the players head towards the cap circle. That's another issue with the EU server, is people like to cap a lot. But we're not trying to 3-mark this yet. I mean, I want to 3-mark this. Good games are good games, but I'm not trying to rush this one's 3-mark. Trying to ammo rack him. It's right there. He's got a better rate of fire than me, but I think he's got a bad crew and no equipment, because I'm still beating his rate of fire. Oh, well, thanks, hungry. If I were to use the ELC AMX, I would use the big gun. Just because it's a meme. And there we go. We did it. Fantastic. Because your double XP, daily doubles, and premium bonuses count towards base XP when you're going for stuff like that. But the hell, World Tanks console hungry. He kind of caught the very end. Is this better than the hammer? That's a good question. How's a 100 mil Tiger? I love it. I love it. But is it better than the hammer? They both have the same mobility. The hammer has better rate of fire and more accurate gun. A touch more DPM. I'd say the hammer is probably better. I think. What's this thing's gun depression like? 7. I think the hammer only gets 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's the same as the Tiger. And I think I still have the Tiger in my garage, so we can check that. It's the same. Okay. The Tiger 1 is the best, other than the Tiger 131. The Tiger 1's the best just because of the mobility. But the T1 T6100 and the hammer both have the same mobility. And I think the edge is going to have to go to the... It's tough, because this one has 100 more alpha, or 10 more alpha, right? But the hammer has 50 more health. The hammer also has the better pen. It's a tough one. I'm not sure which one's better. I like them both. It's all about... Keyhook, it's all about just paying attention to where people are. If you know where people are, you're at an advantage, because most people forget rather rapidly. And they're like, where were these people again? And then they just out of sight, out of mind. And as long as you keep people out of sight in your mind, you'll do fine. Right. There we go. We're up to 24. That's right, we were at 21. Now we're at 24. Nice. What were those giving me? I'm interested. 21 gave us like nothing. Even less than nothing. Even less than nothing. The higher you go, the worse the stuff gets. Actually, that was nice. And that's crud. That's nice. Any gold is nice. Any gold, very nice stuff. Food is nice too, because that's 20k. Valor 1 got me the same as Valor 21. There you have it. There you have it. Alright, that's it. No, I'm not going to play the ELC. I don't have it. And I don't have a crew, even if I did have it. Maybe I do have it. Doesn't mean I'm playing it. I'll take a peek. Nope, I don't even have it. And I don't even have a crew, so. Alright, thanks guys. Yeah, television's bad. Yeah, it's literally, that's it. It's this game rewards paying attention. You pay attention, you do better. Once you learn maps, once you've played enough to learn map locations, you pay attention to where the enemy is, then you know where you need to go to stop them or get damage done. You know when you need to leave, you know? Take as many advantages as you can and use them. Every advantage you can get, and you'll play better. That's it. If I had a chance to one-shot a tank, would it be the ELC or the T67? T67. 100%. I don't... The ELC isn't even much of a troll anymore. It's not a tank people use the stat pad because it's not actually good anymore. It's still fun. It's like it's a meme, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. I'll stop streaming. The video will be up in a couple hours when it's done processing. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you all later. I'll see you on Thursday for another stream. Probably around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll probably be when it is. I look over here, but when I'm talking to you guys, even though the camera's right here, I might move the camera again just to make that a little bit less confusing. All right, bye, everyone.